Let me share with you a short story that I just remembered again, going through this sub. First off, I'm aware that this is a pretty common thing to go down at pretty much any tourist hotspot. About 4 years ago, my wife and I did a short trip to Italy. We booked through a travel agency, so obviously there were some tourist attractions included in the price. On the designated day, we made our way to the Colosseum and got our tickets. Then there was a short waiting period because we got in a little earlier and our tour wasn't supposed to start for another 30 minutes or so. So we decided to take a short walk around to pass the time. We walked past the improvised souvenir shops. If you've ever been to Rome, you know them apparently. Long story short, people will try to sell you small trinkets and knock-off merchandise out of smaller wooden stands or spread out on wool blankets ready to make a run for it if police comes in sight. And got out of the main crowd around the entrance area. The second we reached a spot that was a bit more secluded, two guys walk up to us. They act all friendly and touchy from the start. They greet us in passable English, ask where we're from, you know the drill. And while they are talking, they are gifting us all sorts of smaller trinkets. A bracelet, a small chain, a wooden figure, supposedly hand-carved. It's a gift, they over-enthusiastically assure us. My wife is uncomfortable, and I can tell. So I try to get us out of the situation as quickly as possible. But as the words, "We really need to go now, our tour is about to start," leave my mouth, the tone does a sharp 180. They get up really close, blocking our path. My brain immediately goes into fight or flight mode. Now, obviously part of their scheme, they demand a gift in return. The gifts they gave us, all apparently handmade by their relatives at home, forgot which country it was. Still, I tried to keep as calm as I could to diffuse the situation and make sure my wife is safe. I return every single item they gave us and calmly say that it was nice of them to gift them to us, but we wouldn't agree to their trade-off or asterisk. After I've done that, there's a really tense moment. In hindsight, I am pretty sure they contemplated robbing us on the spot instead then, since their scheme fell apart. Then they just went away as quickly as they came. Had to take a minute to calm my wife, who was close to crying at this point. We quickly made our way into a more crowded area and wait there for our tour to start. The rest of the trip, we didn't leave the crowd too far behind anymore as well. I still can't pinpoint why it's this encounter specifically that stuck with me. I've been in other situations that were tense and or full of adrenaline, but something deep inside tells me to this day that this one in particular was too close to going south for my personal comfort.